My name is Hector Garcia. I'm a sergeant with the Houston Police Department's Homicide Division. And I want to thank each and every one of you for being here today. We're going to discuss a case that was initiated yesterday in the early morning hours at approximately 5:10 a.m. Our complainant, Ramon Esquivel, was starting his routine as always, going to work. He went outside of his apartment complex to the street, which is at 8404 South Course Drive, to wait for his brother to go to work. Again, like they normally do on a weekday. They were working in the same construction company. Unfortunately for Mr. Esquivel, our suspect had already been out in the area, according to our surveillance video. We believe that he was attempting to enter some of those parked vehicles that were in front of the apartment complex. And we also believe that as he saw our complainant approaching, he hid and then rushed towards him from the back in an attempt to rob our complainant. The complainant appears to have tried to defend himself, fight off the suspect, but our suspect produced a gun and shot our complainant twice. One of those shots was a fatal wound to the chest, and unfortunately he died at the scene. Witnesses, upon hearing the shots, exited their apartments, came out towards the location, and they happened to see the suspect actually going through the pockets of the complainant as he lay dying. One of the witnesses shouted at him, scared him off, and he ran away from the scene. So upon follow-up investigation, one of the witnesses was able to provide us with enough information so that our sketch artist can produce the sketch that you have been given. We are asking the public's help in identifying the suspect. This is also paired with a portion of the surveillance video that we believe shows the closest video of the suspect. We believe that he's a young African-American male. He early teens, maybe late teens, early 20s, slim build. He was wearing a white T-shirt and light-colored pants. His hair was distinctive because even though it was short and black, there were some highlights, or the tips of his hair were dyed in some light reddish tint. Again, we believe that this person is basically a predator looking for people to rob, and unfortunately for our complainant, in this case, he actually killed somebody. So we really want to get this individual off the streets for the safety of everyone. We're trying to follow up and see if any other complainants have been victimized by this individual. So even if you cannot identify this individual, if you have been victimized by somebody that matches this description, we'd like for the public to call the Homicide Division. Of course, there's always the option of calling Crime Stoppers if they want to maintain their anonymity. And that's, again, the Homicide Division is 713-308-3600. And Crime Stoppers is 713-222-TIPS. If you have any questions, I will try to answer them as best I can.
So the victim just happened to be the first person he saw?
We believe that he was breaking into vehicles and saw the victim coming out of the apartment. He hid. It was basically a crime of opportunity, and just robbed him or attempted to rob him.
What time was it again?
It was very early in the morning, approximately 5 a.m. to 5:10 a.m. Yesterday. It was still dark, yes, sir.
You said he was going through his pockets. Did he get anything?
We don't think so. One of the witnesses did see him going through the pockets, but according to the wife, his wallet was basically the only thing that he may have stolen, and the wallet was still there. Now, again, she doesn't know if he had any cash on him that he may have taken, so that remains unknown.
I think maybe he's from that area that he lives.
We believe so. We believe, unfortunately, there have been several robberies in the area, and we want to see if any of them match the description of this suspect or the modus operandi.
Which area is this?
This South Course is in the southwest part of town. If you picture close to the intersection of Beltway 8 and 59, close to Bissonnet in that area.